Hello, everybody. It's Bria here with Mommy Magic Entertainment. I'm here to do a general energy reading for guess what? My favorite sign, Leo. Hold up, is that my gray hair or is that okay? Yeah, that's my gray hair. Okay, back to business. I'm here with my lion's mane. Get used to seeing this afro, honey, because I am so tired of putting my hair in ponytails. I'm so tired of the wigs. I'm tired of it all. So the next few videos, you're going to see this lion's mane in all its glory. I got gray hairs and everything, and that's why I'm doing this reading now, because I think it's time to embrace who we are naturally. Like, I'm learning to love every aspect of who I am, the parts of me that I hide from people and don't want nobody to see. I'm showing it all, and I'm being free. And yes, this to me is a mess. It's crazy. It's wild. But so am I. I'm crazy. I'm wild. And sometimes I'm a mess. And I found that when I'm putting my hair and braids and ponytails and wigs, I get a headache from time to time. But when I'm free like this, I just feel so lightweight. I don't have a headache. And it's like, yeah, I could use some curl activator or some moisturizer. So I might end up putting some cream up in this hair so the curls could pop a little bit more. But for right now, I'm going to just embrace who I am. And I feel like it's time for all of us, all the collective, not just Leo. So if you're not a Leo and you watching this, thank you for being here. If you a cross watcher, thank you for being here. But this reading is going to be for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if it's anywhere in your birth chart, go ahead and sit back and relax and enjoy the message. Because, honey, it's time to embrace who you are. It's time for you to stop hiding behind closets. If you in a closet and you need to come out, go ahead. Shine your gay pride flag, because I'm hearing that some of these Leos, y'all might be bisexual, but y'all choosing to be with just women because that sounds right and it's traditional. Are you choosing to be with men because it sounds right and it's traditional? And sometimes we can't help who we love. You might love men and women. You might just love animals, and I don't mean like sexually, but I mean like you might not like people at all. You might just want to be with your dogs and cats all day or whatever, and that's okay too. But just stop worrying about who's going to accept you and accept yourself. Once you accept yourself, everything else is going to fall into place. And that's what I'm learning to do. That's exactly what I'm learning to do. Because yesterday was my full first day rocking my afro. Like, I'm telling you, honeys, I never go outside like this. I might go outside like this to check the mail, or say I leave the salon and let them wash and blow dry my hair. I will run right to my car and go put my do-rag on or my scarf. But I'm not doing that no more. Because this is me. If you think I look crazy, that's just your opinion. This is who I am. This afro, it run in my family. Like, don't play with me. So, Spirit, is there any messages from the goddesses? Any messages from the goddesses or the gods for my Leos today? Any messages? Anything you have to say? Any messages for us today? Because that first 3 minutes, that was deep. But I wanted to start the message off with basically letting y'all know, like, shine your light. Don't let nobody dim it. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Inner goddess with the Aphrodite here. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Ooh. Some of y'all are gifted, and your gifts will help the earth. That's what I'm hearing right now. Excuse me if I burp. I got gas today, all in my chest. Athena is here with inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So it's something on your mind that you really want to do, and you have not been doing it. You have just not been doing it. So if you have any gifts, like some of you guys might be tarot artists like me, or you might practice with tarot cards and things of that nature, go ahead and continue to do that. Even if it's somebody in your day-to-day life that's telling you like, oh, that's evil, that's witchcraft, you talking to the devil. Okay, that's their opinion. If you know that these cards are helping you, please don't let nothing stop you from getting your messages, because if they're sitting there reading the Bible, who would you be? What kind of person would you be if you told them, oh, stop reading that Bible, it's full of lies and it's man-made? No, that's not your business, and it's not your place to tell anybody not to do things that help them. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's somebody around you that may be influencing you to not do certain things because their opinions. Don't let nobody else's opinion affect the things you want to do for yourself, because it's not going to get you nowhere. That's their path in life. That might help them. What helps them might not help you. So please feel free to move forward. Please feel free to move forward and do exactly what makes your heart happy. If you're doing something and it feels good internally, don't let anybody change, unless it's like, toxic shit, like overly drinking. Like, if you, not, no disrespect, no judgment, but if you overly drinking liquor every day, like a fifth of vodka a day, and that's making you feel good, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about healthy habits that are going to help you progress in life, not hold you back. Because sometimes we do stuff that feel good, but it's still kind of toxic at the end of the day. Like, I like to overly indulge in sugar. Okay, whether it's freaking candy, cookies, donuts, coffee with too much creamer, that's me. And I know that at some point I have to pull back. I can't do that every day, or else I'm gonna end up either obese or diabetic, or just not feeling the greatest because I've overindulged in sugary products. Like, you gotta watch it. So when it's a healthy habit for you that's making you feel good, and you know it's not hurting you in the long run, then go ahead, keep doing it. Don't let nobody else's judgment stop you. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Okay. Sacred lust. I can't show y'all this card like that. Ooh, shoot. Should go whole girl naked. Okay. Sacred lust is here. So yeah, this is Leo energy for sure. I want to read the guidebook to this because I got a feeling on what they're talking about with the sacred lust. It's kind of like what I just said with the overindulging. So you could be overindulging in a relationship that's toxic for you. You are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You're daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. So like I just said, it feels good to feel good, like the card said. Don't let nobody stop you from feeling good. Even if it's with a sexual partner who you want to experience certain things with, but you're afraid to go there because maybe your traditional upbringing is like, I'm not married to this person, so I shouldn't be giving myself to this person until we have a commitment. Like I said, traditional ways don't always work. The way that my grandparents was raised don't work for me. They believe in, kids after marriage. And yes, I did that. I had my kids at the marriage, whoop-dee-doo. But at the end of the day, it was going against what I truly wanted for myself. I always wanted women. Always. But I chose men because that's what I was told. It's wrong to be gay. It's wrong to like the same sex. You should not lie with, it's just like a bunch of bullshit, basically, that they felt like was right. So they tried to make me feel bad if I did like the same sex. So I messed up a lot of things based off somebody else's opinion. And I would never want any of my friends, my collective people who watch this, to do stuff that you don't want to do just because you're trying to make sure you don't disappoint your family members or your friends who had these opinions. It's not their life, it's your life. And if you want to love on somebody of the same sex, if you want to love on somebody of the opposite sex, if they love you and you love them and the feelings are mutual, please feel free to spread your wings and fly away in that direction. Don't worry about what grandma think. Don't worry about what daddy think, because at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your journey. You're not a child no more. And if you are a child, you should not be watching this video just yet. Give yourself a few more years. I hope it don't be no kids watching this. I mean, if it's meant for them to see it, it's meant for them to see it. But I sometimes cuss and, have inappropriate topics. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Surrender. Give yourself a chance to breathe. Like, I feel like somebody is trying to offer you something and you have all these walls up. You got all these walls up and you don't even see that you got blessings all around you. You got people that's trying to date you, people that's trying to talk to you, and people that's trying to offer you so much love and stuff that you never had before. But because the walls that you have up, You don't see that, or you don't trust it. So my advice to you is, if you're trying to entertain a relationship and you just don't know if you can trust this person, so if they ask you out on a date or they give you something like, oh no thank you, I'm busy that day, or I just can't, and you know you saying no because you really ain't busy, you're scared, don't do that. Let people show you who they are. So put yourself out there, take a leap of faith, jump in the right direction. And if you know your intentions are in a good spot in your heart, if you know that you're on the right path and you have nothing but goodness in your heart towards this person and your intentions are pure, even if theirs are not, that's not your business. That's them, and let them mess up. So yes, your feelings might get hurt, but at the end of the day, karma is only a bitch if you are. So if they sitting down leading you on with dates and they know they just want one thing from you, or they got a girlfriend, so be it. Still go have the experience and let karma meet up with them, because can't nothing last for too long when it's not good. And if somebody lying to you, you gonna know. Trust me. Especially if you a Leo. Come on, Leos. Use that intuition. Like, we smart as hell. Trust me. We're very smart. We know when something ain't sitting right. We know when shit is going left. So just take a step back. If you don't feel comfortable, take a step back and just observe. So naked. I see Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy all on this card. I'm really feeling guided to read the book. Hide no more. And ain't that what I said? Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. I'm sorry, a strength, not a weakness. So be transparent. So, like I said, this is how I started the reading off with telling y'all, show people your truth. If they don't like how you look naturally, then that's not the person for you, because everybody I truthfully love, they saw this afro and they was like, Black power. Or they was like, you look like you from the peace movement from the 70s. And I actually had one person tell me from my family, like, you look like one of your ancestors. You know, that's exactly how your uncle used to rock his hair, and you just bringing back good memories from the past. And that made me happy enough to where I'm like, okay, my family is digging it. It's making them remember good times. And all I did was let my hair out, and it just brought back a flood of memories from a side of my family that I love so much. So that's what I'm saying. Be yourself. When you be yourself and you see people accept you, it makes you feel even more comfortable in your own skin. Not saying you need acceptance, but you can tell who is here for you, who love you, who genuinely wants to be in your energy, because they're going to show you. Once you take the makeup off, take the lashes off, let your hair down, wear whatever clothes you want to wear, and you see that people are happy, that you look happy, that's your tribe right there. Because I have one person in my life, they won't have a good day if I'm not having a good day. And once again, I don't like that, but it just shows me like this person is for me, because if I'm down, they're down. If I'm up, they're up. So that's the kind of energy that we want to be around. We don't want to be around people who laugh at you when you try something new. Like this, if I would have wore my afro out and then somebody would have been like, girl, you okay? Why your hair looking nappy like that today? It probably would have put me in a bad mood, and it would have made me feel like, okay, I don't rock with you because you don't even like how I look when I'm normal, because this is me. This is me. Like, this is me without a comb, a hot comb. This is me without flat irons. This is me without a perm. And that means that you think that natural me is fucked up. So you're fucked up and you gotta go. You got surrender. Once again, y'all need to let them walls go. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. All will work out if you just let go. Like, let go of whatever expectations you have for people as well. Because I'm hearing that some of you have expectations for like, thank you, Spirit. My phone just chimed. I don't know if you heard it, but if you're new to my channel, when we hear a chime on my phone, that's just Spirit verifying exactly what I'm saying. So some of you people that's watching this, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere in your birth chart, you have expectations for people in your life. High expectations, and that's good, because that means that you think highly of them. But at the same time, you're disappointing yourself with expectations. So you need to surrender your expectations and focus on you. Don't expect nobody to understand where you're coming from. Don't expect nobody to always have your back. Just expect people to be humans. Expect people to be who they showing you they are. Like, I have a person in my life. I tell them how I feel about certain topics and things, and they still turn around and do the same thing. I don't get mad no more because that's just their personality. That's who they are. I accept them for who they are. They live in, they do what they want to do, and more power to them. But now I know how I have to move around that energy, which is focusing on me. And when I see them doing stuff that's not in alignment with who I am as a person, I ignore it, because that's not, I can't keep on getting affected. Like, you might be letting yourself get affected because people are not meeting your expectations, and it's fucking you up. If you see that you getting sad because somebody constantly doing the same thing you say don't do, that's not their problem no more. Now it's your problem. Now you got to figure out how to be okay with them, because that's who they are as a person. Okay, passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. It's somebody in your energy that want to offer you this good loving, honey. Even if it's a friend or a family member or something, somebody wants to love on you. And it don't have to be sexually. It could just be you. Like, I went out with my family the other day, and I just felt so much love. Like, I normally would say no because I'm an introvert and I like being by myself, and large groups of people kind of make me feel like panicky, and I be so tired from just so much energy because I'm an empath and I feel everything. But I said no. Today we're going to learn how to block that out. We're going to learn how to focus on just our family. Don't worry about the people to the left. Don't worry about the people to the right. Focus on your family. Focus on your kids. Like, somebody want to show you love, and you so busy worried about the negative aspects that you can't even receive the love. Because if I would have been in my introverted energy, I would have never had a blast. I would have sat in this house miserable and curled up like, oh, I don't like large crowds. And it seemed like since I had told myself to enjoy myself and be passionate about spending that quality time with my family, the crowds didn't even bother me. And it almost seemed as if when it was a crowd, my energy was so strong around me that it was like a little invisible bubble that I was in. And wasn't nobody walking all up on me, wasn't nobody walking all close to me. And it was just beautiful. So, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you. That's me. So I feel like this reading is good for me, you, and everybody else who watching it. Go with the flow. Sometimes we try so hard to control our narrative that we end up fucking up our blessings. It's okay to be strategic and have a plan and have a schedule, but sometimes you need to let go of, once again, those expectations of everything going as planned, because that's not how life works out. That's just not how life works out. Sometimes your blessings can't come unless something random that you're not expecting hit the flow. So we're going to do some deeper views real quick. I want to see if any images come up that might resonate with you. Spirit, please give me a message that might help the collective Leos. I love my Leos because I'm a Leo. Even if I wasn't a Leo, I think I would still love Leos because I'm a passionate person, and Leos are like the definition of passion to me. Gatekeeper. Yes. That gatekeeper is here for a few reasons. Thank you so much, Spirit. So, freedom. And faded pictures. Oh, shoot, that came in reverse. Okay. So, gatekeeper, freedom, and faded pictures. So, some of y'all are going back to y'all past, and you want to, let me cross my legs for this one. Some of y'all are looking at your pictures from the past, and you remember in a time when you was free, and you want to go back to that. But you have to let it go. You can't gatekeep everything. I'm going to pull out my tarot for the gatekeeper. Because somebody from your past that you truly miss, whether it's a deceased loved one, they coming forth for you right now. And they want you to know, like, they love you. But they don't want you to hold on to grief of losing them. Like, some of y'all lost somebody, and it's like, damn, I just wish I had 5 more minutes. I wish I would have said this. They want to let you know, like, it's okay. They hear your thoughts. They know exactly how you feel. They want you to be free though. Like, let go of whatever happened. Like, if y'all ended on bad terms or something, or y'all had a disagreement when they was alive, they want you to know it's okay. Because where they at right now, it's good. They're good. They in a better place. Like, they really happy where they at. They don't hold no negative vibes. And they watching you right now. And they like, it's hurting them that you haven't let it go. So some of y'all want to leave a bad situation here. Hey. Mac Miller ladders just popped up on my screen while I was doing that. And Mac Miller is a deceased artist that I just absolutely love. So maybe some of y'all relate to that song Ladders by Mac Miller. You might want to look it up and listen to it. Abandonment is here. Looking for the truth and traveling and leaving behind a bad situation is here. And that's where this freedom is coming in. That some of y'all want to be free from the struggles, free from the lies, free from the hate, free from the negative vibes. And I think some of y'all might have a situation where you're overly indulging in alcohol and you want to be free from that. You want to live a life where you don't need to have a drink every time something happens. So I'm sorry if that's somebody here. It's a small percentage of y'all. Trust me, babies. I know the feeling. I know it. I feel your pain because I was once in that energy, that vibe of something happens and I have to escape right now. I cannot tolerate these emotions. So I got to go to the bar. I got to go to the liquor store. I got to get a shot. I've been there. I've done that. I am not just this holy person that don't have no issues and that never had any issues. That's how I'm here to talk to you and be so calm because I've been through the fucking struggle. I've been through all this and I've seen the dark side. Sometimes I still have my dark night of soul moments, but I know how to, redirect those thoughts to love and light. So somebody wants to move, but I see that you can't move. Like, you gatekeeping something. You trying to protect something so tough that you can't move forward. If you want to move forward, you got to let the past go. Whether it was good or bad, you got to let it go and let it go with love and light. Okay? Some of y'all have to make a decision on something, and that decision involves you leaving somebody. And it might be leaving somebody that you have a past with that might still be alive. You have built a foundation, or you built a relationship, or some kind of business relationship, whether it's business, love, friendship. You've built something with somebody and you know it's time to move on, but you don't want to make them feel abandoned. You worried about them being disappointed. But you honestly, when you think about moving forward, you have excitement. You feel obsessed with leaving, but you just feel stuck as well with this person. And I'm here to tell you, my Leo vibes and Leo babies, just leave. You can explain it to them like, hey, I want to do this in life and I'm trying to get, I'm trying to experience this, so I got to go. And, if it's meant to be, y'all will reconnect. But if this person truthfully loves you, they're going to let you go. They're not going to sit down and hold you back. And even if they try to hold you back, it's time for you to move forward. Either you or somebody else is gatekeeping. Like, that's just, you can't do that. Don't let this person hold you back because you deserve freedom. Like, that's exactly what I'm hearing. Somebody is definitely obsessed with you, or you obsessed with them, and it's keeping both of y'all tied in a negative relationship. So I feel like you need to be a little bit more flexible here. Just let it go. Don't gatekeep nobody. Let them go. And even if it's somebody in your life that you see want to leave you, you have to let them go. Because you need space and time to heal and grow from whatever you're going through right now with this situation. And that's what I said. You need to heal. It's something that's going on between you and another person, whether it's a business relationship, a friendship, or a romantic relationship. You have to leave this behind for a minute, even if y'all just take a minor break, like a small little break, so you can see the truth of a matter. Like, this person could be hindering you from growing, and it ain't like they mean to, but it's just like they might have habits or ways about themselves that's affecting you. Your demons is aggravating they demons. And you can feel it. And it might happen this winter. And if it don't happen this winter, that just means that somebody feels left out in the cold. Like they know they're going to be left out in the cold if they don't change. Let me do Spirit. Why is the winter here? Oh, they talked that. They said that shit quick. Yeah. The death card is here with sudden change. This person feel like they're going to be left out in the cold and cut off. But it has to happen. So even if you don't cut them off or they don't cut you off, Spirit is going to make something happen. Spirit is going to make something happen. You going to get your freedom. Ooh. Yeah. Somebody is definitely in denial and they torn between the two. This is somebody definitely from your past. You got history with this person, whether you could have kids with them too. But y'all done been in a toxic relationship for so long that it feels comfortable. But you need to heal from this. You need to move forward and heal from this because it's not going to get any better. I don't see it getting any better. Somebody is not completely being honest with themselves and is holding both of y'all back. And at the bottom of the deck, I see running and chase. Running and chase. So this could be a twin flame relationship because that's what twin flames do. One is a chaser and one is a runner. So this could be your twin flame. And y'all done been through a lot of stuff. So you feel like, oh, we can make it work because we had so many years invested. No. No. It don't matter how many years you got invested. You need to move forward because you got blessings coming your way. Somebody or something wants to give you a new opportunity. And this thing can't come through until you get clarity from being by yourself. Like you need to be alone. You're around somebody who's constantly distracting you. And I feel like all my readings up to this point have been about a distracting ass energy. So the collective, y'all need to move through it. Y'all need to avoid and navigate through all these distractions because they're not bringing you abundance. They're just distracting you. You can't see the good because you're so focused on the bad because the bad is constantly in your face. And I'm not saying that this person is a bad person, but I'm saying they might hold demons in their life that bring out your negative demons. Like everybody got demons in their closet. We all do. I got them. And sometimes when I'm around somebody who aggravates them, it highlights the things I need to work on. So now you see what you need to work on. You need to work on solitude. And I feel like some of you guys might have a codependent relationship with this person. And it's time to let that go. It's time to recognize that you could do bad by yourself. You could do good by yourself. You don't need a bunch of people on your back following you and on your head and shoulders pulling you down with them. Some people hurt you by mistake because they hurt. And I say that all the time. Hurt people hurt people. So in order for you to get these blessings that I see trying to come through, you have to let this person go. And if they let you go, that means that they trust you. If you in somebody's life and they saying some shit like, oh, you can't leave me, where you going, to be with that other girl or to be with that other man, or you're like, that mean that they got some healing that they need to do because they so attached to your energy that they can't even